I'm slowly getting clean after all that busyness. Just been doing my dishes, getting there, tidying up a table, some stuff on it, but you know, I fixed my toilet seat finally. Did some washing. Look at that, it's perfectly aligned. These little things come loose, so it's all good now. It opens and closes. I won't show you. It's clean, but you've all seen toilets. But yeah, it doesn't swivel around. Every time I sat on it, I think it'd move all over the place. Little screws. I've just got to do the bedroom. That's last. But getting there. This just needs a tidy up. There's probably everything on it. I put my oscilloscope there ready, and I've got all my other stuff I can just leave on here really. Everything probably belongs on here in some way. So I'll just leave all that together. And this is slowly coming together, this room. So I'll get the bed all made and then fix this up, and then the fridge is all good. So I plugged the battery straight into the projector and it went flat straight away. I think the projector's worse than the fridge. So I won't do that again, but just charging that little fridge one up. It went down below 10 volts, so I think it's hard for it to charge up. Once it's below 10, it won't charge off the battery. You've got to shove it in the power point. So that's off the power point. That one's fully charged now, that one. I chucked it on the charger last night because it went flat, so. But it's only because I had it in the projector in the fridge. I shouldn't really probably run that for so long. These are just for little lights or your laptop or something. You're not meant to run much off them on one battery, you know. So yeah, out here I've tidied up, everything's nice, done my washing. I stayed up all night again. I needed some sleep, but the solar panels aren't getting much sun here. It's the wrong side. If I wanted to do solar, I should have chosen the other side, but it gives me the motivation to move and find a better place to live, because I've come to the end here really. I really want a partner and just to settle in. Trigger wants a yard, he needs a partner. And then, you know, I have my fish and the little mice and maybe a couple of cats or something. And I think with a partner I'll be happy then. I'll just settle back in my house and just do my little odds of projects and things and try and learn some stuff. I've got a long way to go before I'm building a space station, but it's good to aim high, you know, get that idea and that dream out there, and then it will come back one day all fully done, you know. I'll just be able to do it. It's good to be positive. All my plants are looking good. These ones are spruced up. And I decided to plant that little strawberry. I think it deserved its own little pot, so I put it in this pot. Look at this. I put all the little sprongs of rosemary in there. So all the little bits of rosemary in there, like, because it's straw, I don't have any straw. I use the rosemary as straw, because you can use any dry grass or any dry material. Straw is just like mulch, isn't it? So that's just my little pot. It's sort of a bit Tim Burton or something, a bit Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's got the strawberry in the middle. So that'll be nice, and I'm going to do this today. It's cool, nice cool day. It's not good to do seeds on a really hot day, so I was waiting for the cold change, and I've got all that ready, my hessian bags. I'm thinking maybe putting it down that little corner might be nice. It's sort of out the way there, and it's right near the other plants, and I'll be able to do two side by side, but I've only got the one barrel, so maybe I can use that other. There's another little pot at the back there, or I could use that old bucket or something. I've got an old bucket, or one of these white buckets would do. I could chuck it in a white bucket. I've got tons of them over there. I've got with the fish tank. So yeah, this is my little project. I'm going to probably look. I'm not going to pressure myself, but I'll keep prodding on, fixing up the lounge room, the bedroom, and kitchen just needs the dishes done, and then I'll vacuum through. I think you probably noticed there's patches on the floor. That was dog hair where Trigger's been laying off his bed, and he's sort of built up a bit of hair, but I'll get all that up. It's my own mats anyway. It's all just, you know, smooth flooring in there, so there's no problem there. But yeah, my cabbages are coming along. These little cabbages here, there's a couple there. They're a couple little cabbages. They're slowly growing. I don't know, maybe they need more fertilizer, or there's not enough sun here or something, but it's good the moths and that have stayed away. I think because I offered them the garden freely, they just had what they wanted. A little bite up there and chewing the old cauliflower. I've left that growing. I want to see if it grows another head or something. I don't know if it will, but who knows. Like, I've cut the other head off of it, But the broccoli is over there, it's sort of broken and it's all seeded, so I might get a little bit of broccoli coming up at some stage. All the seeds went back in there, but I don't know, maybe it needs the male and the female. But it's still alive, look, it's still growing here, see? So we might get another head of broccoli up there at some stage, but yeah, that'd be nice. I love broccoli. I'm so happy having some strawberries. I really love fruit in the garden and things you can pick and just eat. So I'm gonna hopefully that'll grow out, and I've got the other pot at the back. What I might do when it grows a runner, I'll put the other pot next to it out here and just plop the runner in the pot and let it grow in and root. Because that's what happens with strawberries. They grow like a stem and then they root out. That's how they grow with runners on the ground, and they'll root down. And you can almost cut them off too and have separate plants once the roots go into the soil. So we had beautiful strawberries when we were kids up at our block, and Dad had all the fruit. Mum and Dad had all the fruit berries and things, and the loganberries, boysenberries, raspberries, all the berries and things. Eventually a snake took over that garden when we used to go up there later on, and Dad sold it. So it's a shame, it was too far away to look after. He was in Melbourne, it was 3 hour drive away just to go up and check it, and getting overrun with blackberries, so he couldn't take care of it. But it's a shame he had to lose that property. It would have been worth it quite a lot. It had some old heritage on it, an old Ned Kelly station was on there, and yeah, a bit sad. Anyway, one day when we're billionaires or something, we might be able to buy it back and do something with it, if the people don't want it. And yeah, I don't know, people are they hold on to things, man, I really never sleep, But I've got all the stuff here to do other things. I've got potty mix. I've got chicken manure. I put some of that in underneath the strawberry. That'll really liven up the plant. I remember the berries come from the plant, not the manure. So the manure enriches the plant, and the berries come from the plant, not the manure. So you're not eating manure. You're just eating the plant's fruit. So, yeah. That fridge I switched off because I put everything inside. I thought I might as well save a bit of power. I'll use it when it cools down a bit again. I'll stick it on. But out here it gets a bit hot for it running through the summer. I think it might be a bit much. Be different if I was inside. I could leave it. I've got a gas bottle in there. I covered up. When it rains, that cloth gets a bit damp, and it just keeps the gas bottle a bit sheltered there. I think it's good to keep it a bit sheltered in a box or something. Make sure you switch them off. But yeah, that one's nearly run out. I need to replace it, but I don't have. I think they're like $50 or something. I don't know. I don't have the money yet. I'll make sure it's totally empty first and take it back. Yeah, it's good out here. I like it now. It feels like a good space. And if I ever need to have people around, this whole table's here. I can put snacks or something on it or whatever. It's a good space to walk around and got the barbecue, have the meat on there, or the salads and drinks. And, we got a little friend. Hey matey, what you up to? It's nice and windy. Oh, he's having a good time out in the wind, isn't he? Yeah, hello. Off he goes. Me too. See you later.